and just listen to the game, and then that's the reason I stream it. So if you are interested in watching the game, that's on you. All right, so let me delete these guys. All right, so you guys are in the local tavern. And also, if you guys do want some familiars or animal companions, just let me know. I can create a new character sheet for you, and then from there you can put the stats on whatever it is that you want to do. All right, so let's see. All right, so you guys are in the Care Cordier or Care Caldeer Tavern. The only real adventure that has some sort of a backstory would be Mr. Balder. So he has some sort of an agenda. I guess you could say he's the leader of the group because he has obligations on some of the things he's done so far. Um, but there's no official leader. It's just that he might know. He might have connections on some missions because you more than likely. Well, he does know the constable of the town. He has been to a couple of other cities, so they've already talked to him. He also has probably met or he has met some of the guild leaders, like the Merchants Guild, and then he's been to the Southern Lands on with they were trying to do a halfling or a mafia slash halfling event. Didn't turn out too well for them. Not exactly sure if I remember correctly. I think he was involved with that. But again, I'll go ahead and let you guys talk and then get to know each other. So I'll go ahead and shut up now.
All right, so sitting at this big table by himself at the moment is a tall and pale human with a shaved head and multiple tattoos on his head and face. He's reading a very large tome of some sort and smoking from a pipe. And he's got food and else sort of stretched across the table.
Fair enough. Shilaha is a pretty short elf with slightly dark skin, white hair. She is accompanied by Nabata, her fellow friend No.
Nabata is a friendly gnome, a little bit chaotic, but he is shorter and smaller and thinner than most most gnolls. He does have a scar across his face, and he doesn't wear any armor. He just has some merchant clothes on, as you can find him with a very big dumb grin on his face.
So, Nabata, that last war was quite hard. Do you think we could find anything to do over here?
Quite. Sorry, I have to get my accent. Nabata thinks that it would be quite possible. Oh, 1 second. I do see someone that is reading a book. If you excuse me, I must test my skills.
I don't know if I'll accompany you. Even though you're talking about that one, I'm gonna point over him.
No. I'm pointing to this one.
Alright. It's fair.
Yes. Excuse me, sir. Sir. My good human.
So Balder is pretty oblivious, but as you approach him, he looks up and like, yes, yep. And he gives both of you weird looks, kind of, because he's been surrounded by dwarves and humans for quite a while now. He's like, can I help you?
Oh, yes, of course. I was noticing you were reading a book. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Am I doing good? I go and whisper to Silk.
Oh,
Am I doing good?
Yeah, so far, so good.
Okay. Okay, good. I pull out a book, and now this is one of the dirtiest and crappiest books that you have ever seen. Might I interest you in this marvelous masterpiece?
Balder sort of reaches out and with like 2 fingers, not really wanting to touch it, he'll try to take it and get a look from it, look for a title.
The title it's a very mundane book. It's written in common and in very poor handwriting as well. Now, this book is filled with stories and stories about adventures and and anything that might find a fancy.
Balder hands it back to you. I'm sorry, I don't read other people's adventures. I prefer my own.
Oh, you're an adventurer?
Yes.
Oh, Nobata would like to give Nobata and Silk one moment.
Okay.
Silk, do you think he could help us?
I think so. Why am I talking like you?
Sorry.
But yeah, he seems like a fair dude. Let me give a look at him. Let me fail hard at this test.
Yes, I think he is a good, strong human.
Yeah, he seems to be saying the truth so far. So,
I turn around, and there's
pleased to meet you, Mr.
No, I am Balder. Balder Tharn.
Pleased to
I'm from
meet you.
Thay. Have you heard of that place? It's very far from here.
Let me... No, I don't have knowledge on that, but fair enough. But fair enough, I'm Shilaha. You can call me Silk if my mother tongue name might be too weird for you to say. But no, I have never heard of Tarn.
and
Well, it's a
Nabata
love-
is named Nabata.
Yes, I had gathered that. So he closes up his book, and if you pay any attention to it, it's got a metal casing, and the pages are actually thin, sort of ivory. And he closes the locking mechanism and places it gently in his backpack that was sitting next to the table. So you two are looking for work.
Kind of. Mind if you take a seat?
Of course.
Nabata thanks you.
Yep, but since you said you're an adventurer, we are kind of interested in what peculiars are to that profession. How do you become an adventurer?
Well, by going on adventures, of course.
Yes. So Nabata has heard of strange rumors about a thieves guild.
The Thieves Guild here.
Not here, just around here, maybe. And I'm not too keen on the location, but Nobata thinks that these thieves don't treat merchants that well.
Oh, that's very true. The only thieves I know of are the south of this island. I have no intention of going back there anytime soon.
Okay, good. So, Nabata would wish to avoid such things.
But fair enough, you said something about work. What do you have exactly in mind?
Well, right now I'm contracted to scout out a strange sound of drums coming from the east of town. I personally think it's an army on the march, but I've been wrong a handful of times in my life.
Could it be that the Rat Army?
No, they're to the west.
I see.
They're if you if you're new around here, you don't know, but this place has many armies trying to destroy it. There's lizards and sahuagin and orcs and rats. I guess no one here has an army that can stop any sort of creature that just wanders out of the woods.
Yes. So, so this scouting mission, I think this Nobata thinks that this would be good for Silk and Nobata. Yes, I turn to Silk.
Well, as far as scouting is concerned, I find myself quite keen on that. But
We could try to Nobata and Silk could try to find better places to search for the people, right?
Yes, well, we know their general area, but we don't know what kind of creature it is. We need to find out how many there are and what they are, and report back to the constable.
Nobata sees. So would Nobata and Silk may join Mr. Boulder?
Yes,
Of
of course. Also, I don't know where my bumbling apprentice has gone, but he was going to join us. Perhaps he'll join us on our next job. He tends to wander off sometimes.
Oh dear, that is not favorably well. The more the merrier, I say.
I don't know. I don't want to sound rude, but what would be our fees?
You want to know about payment?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, for this job, each of you would get 1/6 of the pay. That's the same deal my apprentice has, and I can't give better to him until I know your worth.
That is understandable.
It seems like Valerie is having some problem. Do you think it's Skype related? I'm working somewhere else.
Yeah, Randy said he couldn't join the call.
Yeah, I tried to add him. He is not. He might.
He joined, and then he said his mic wasn't working in roll 20.
Oh, in roll 20. Oh
Yeah.
Well, if he's having problems, then I'll just have to replace him. I mean, he didn't have to drop out of roll 20. So either his internet's not working, or I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Because roll 20, you don't need a mic just to be on roll 20. So, all right. Well, we have Mr. Mel, who's on Skype. Apparently, he might be listening to us from work. Is that the case?
Yeah, that's what he messaged me. He said he can listen in, but he's on the ambulance.
All right. Well, we have 3 people. How do you guys want to proceed? We can keep going, or because 3 people, I guess we can do something. But I'll have to maybe replace Mr. Static because it seems like every week he's having problems. But again, how do we? It's cool with me. If you guys want to keep proceeding, 3 people can do a couple of things here in town, or some adventures that are on the bulletin board. You have somebody who knows a little bit about the area, so I'll leave it up to you guys to decide on how you guys want to proceed.
Yeah, I don't know. If it gets too dangerous, we can go back.
I would really agree. But yes, could Alder let Nobata and Silk join him?
Yes, I find myself in need of new companions.
Oh, that is very, very good.
So, would you like to go on this job with me? We can leave any time.
Oh, yes. Yes, that would be good. I'm just not used to. Oh, this is exciting.
Well, even though you guys say I'm very good at scouting, I don't know much about the area. Would you perhaps know how to guide us around here?
Ah, yeah. Well, I have this map, and Balder pulls out the map of the islands, like the overhead map. You want to switch us over to that, DM?
All right. Here is the overhead. I guess you can fill him in on the whole on what is happening.
Well, ignore my notes here. But for this particular mission, we are in Caer Caladir right now, this city here,
Right.
and we must go somewhere in this area here. So within 10 miles of the city was where we heard these drums, where we must go to scout.
So it's like hours of walking.
Oh, Silk, it would be fine, right?
Yes, I'm sure it will be all right. If it's too big of an army, we just run away.
Sounds fair. That one who runs one day lives to run another day.
But, should we order horses or what? Nabata cannot ride horses.
Well, I have no need of a horse. I will summon one. But if you want horses, yes, I would suggest you buy them.
I think this is like 3 hours walking from here, so I think we should do this by walking. If there is really an army, a horse might cause too much suspicion.
Well, we'll be much quieter on foot. That's true.
Yes. Nabata would be very, very quiet.
But as far as the rest of the island, those thieves you were talking about, they're
Yes.
pretty much from here down, everywhere, all the towns.
Oh dear. So Nabata and Silk should definitely avoid.
Yes, I try to avoid them myself as well.
Okay.
And then to the north we have dwarves, and from what I hear, the rats are destroying all the dwarven towns at the moment.
So let's avoid that if we can.
Yes.
Yeah, we are aware of that. We actually come here with some requisites of the dwarfs, but we decide to head down here since it was too dangerous around there.
Yes, I don't blame you. Personally, I'm thinking to leave these islands soon, get on a ship of some sort, but there are too many armies here. They're going to be overrun.
Agreed. So, when should we depart? GM, what time is it? Time of day?
It's basically in the morning, pretty much about 11:30.
Okay, if that is the case, I will take my heavy cloak and then I would wrap it around my entire body and just cover myself.
Yep, if everyone has the proper rations and supplies, I think I'm pretty much ready to leave at any moment.
Well, I'm prepared for the day, yes.
No, then yes, let us depart.
All right, so I take it you guys are going to scout out the area to the east. Is that correct?
Yep.
So,
Yes.
All right, so you guys are basically going to the east. Since you do, I would assume you guys have horses, perhaps, or maybe not.
Nah, we're going on foot to be more stealthy.
Oh, okay. All right, so basically what you guys are seeing is what looks to be a lot of bullywugs that are coming from the a couple of huts in the coast. So basically you go down into the valley close to the beach area, and then from there you start to see like what looks to be like a clan of bullywugs that are going into the forested area. So again, you are looking down into the dunes of the beach, and then from there you see again a clan. A clan is basically maybe about 12 bullywugs that are going into the direction of these particular tree area. So basically, the forested area. And so again, there's about 12 of them that are in the beach going into the forested area.
Ask your dad if he wanted to go get them and
Volleyball.
together, or he just wants to go with you guys.
A bullywug is a frog creature. A frog creature. And let me go ahead and
Okay,
show
you wanna
you
go
just
together?
to, since you are
Or did
looking
you
at,
just want to do in your throat? I just want to like interrupt it.
yeah, if we can, I don't know if somebody can put themselves on like mute to talk or something like that. It's not that bothersome, but the person in the background's a little loud, which is not a big deal. All right, so here is what a bullywug looks like. As far as what you know about the bullywugs, you can make a skill check to see what they're all about. So if you want to, you can. Well, let me just go ahead and show you what they look like first. Here's a picture of them. They look like frog creatures. That's a bigger picture of them. And again, they are all going into the forested area. Two of them are acting like the scouts, and they have drums they're beating fairly loud. The drums are fairly loud, so whether you might or might not know it, they're unusually loud, louder to where you would know that, hey, these are more than likely magical drums. So that's basically why the noise is heard from such a far distance. Anyway, so that's, if you want to follow them, or actually I'll just let you guys, again, you are looking down into the valley of the beach, and you are seeing the 12 that are going into the forested area. So, how do you guys want to proceed?
It is to know
Which skill check is it to know about these things?
These are knowledge local because there are humanoid, just regular humanoid creatures.
Nope.
Let me check. Yep, nope.
All right. Well, it only takes like a 12 knowledge local, and for you guys that are not up on the 3.5, knowledge checks have to be trained. So if you don't have knowledge or don't even know about knowledge, you have to have that as a trained skill to kind of know anything about these particular.
Yeah. So I got a 12.
All right. Well, bullywugs, you can find them in the Monsters Manual. And for you new people, basically, when you make your check and you are the expert on your knowledge check, you are the one to allocate the information to your group. So I'm not going to tell you what a bullywug is and how badass he is. Your knowledge guy is a go-to guy. So he's going to lecture you on what these guys do and what they are. And here, actually, this is an old map. I'm just putting a beach into this. I like to have maps for everything you guys do. So let me put a couple of bullywugs, and you guys are basically over here. Let me just copy and paste you guys, and then from there you can. Okay, Mel's gone. All right, so he's not playing anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, so you can again lecture the guys on again whatever it is you want to do, or all right. So you guys are over here, and the bullywugs are going into the southeastern region. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so what they're doing, actually, you also notice that they're grabbing a lot of crates that are in the coast area. So let me put a couple of crates there. They grab those crates, and they're actually taking them into the forested area. So, all right, well, I'll shut up, and you guys can.
Which are the two playing the drums?
It would be this guy here. Let me put a little yellow marker on him. Yellow here, and yellow here. So these guys are moving in formation, and these guys are right next to him, acting as the, I guess you could say like a drill sergeant, cadence, move your ass kind of thing. I think I might have too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12 of them. All right, so what do you guys think? How,
So I'm whispering to them. Yes, these creatures are strong amphibious sorts, like frogs. They can move equally well on land or water, and in fact, they aren't slowed at all by mud or the like.
I don't know. This seems like a war band. What is in that direction?
The capital. This is the direction of the capital, right? The city we came from, or
Well-
what's sort of in this direction?
So let me go to the overhead view. You guys are over here, and they are moving into this area here. So I'll just put a little marker, like an X right there. So they're moving into the scarce forested area. It's not as thick as, say, for example, the Durnall Forest, but it's again, it is somewhat of a scarce, brushed area.
This they could be an advanced water party or part of an invasion. I'm unsure what they're doing here. They're definitely.
Just wait. No, sorry. Numbata would just wait a little bit.
Well, perhaps it's possible to talk to them.
Wait for what?
Wait to see if they're friendly or aggressive.
Well, I'm not sure what language they speak. I'm not. Yeah, DM, where would it say languages? 'Cause I'm not saying that they even speak.
Should be in the like the last paragraph, perhaps. I don't have my monster's manual open, but let me go ahead and get that for you. Forgotten Realms. Let's see. Maybe the last paragraph? No? Yes? Maybe?
Oh yeah, okay. They have a stunted common.
I see. Do they speak no Draconic?
No. They only have bad common.
I see. So only legitimate. I see. But DM, can we listen to what they're saying, or is the magical drums sort of tuning out the noise of
Yes,
conversation?
it's, they're a little bit too far, but if you can make out what their lips, so you can lip read if you have a very good spot check. You can try to do.
I have murky eyes, and I'm gonna roleplay it as murky eyes. I can't see diddly squat.
Okay. Well, then you're really not they're a little bit too far for you to hear. So don't know what else you guys can try.
Should we just approach, or is that very bad idea?
Well, I haven't approached anything that was overly friendly on this island since I got here. Most things try to kill you. Are either of you good trackers? If we just let them go, could you follow them?
Question for the DM. What does scent do? Scent just allows you to see around. It doesn't really allow you to track, correct?
You can track with scent, but you need scent. You need track as well.
Okay, need track. Then no, I can't.
Yeah. Well, scent you will within a 30 foot radius, anything around you, you'll be able to sniff out. So say for example, somebody is going to try to sneak up on you, your scent would pick that up. So you're very good at, hey, there's something around me, an invisible creature, or, whatever it is, a hidden thief, anything that it's very hard for you to be sneaked up on since you have scent.
Basically, if there is a creature in 30 feet, you know there is what kind of creatures are around you. You don't know where they are. You don't know
Okay.
that they are.
Yeah,
Unless they are in 5 feet of you. If they get in 5 feet of you, then you know where they are.
yeah. But more than
They
likely,
are in
if it's not an invisible creature, you're gonna be okay. There's something around me, and then all you have to do is just look around. So yeah, unless it's an invisible creature,
Okay.
it's somewhat uncommon. You've got the advantage.
Gotcha.
So can I read them with my check?
Well, what are you trying to check? You trying to track them, or what are you trying to?
He was lip reading.
Oh, lip reading. Okay, well, they are a bit far from you. There's a DC for that, so let me go ahead and put you guys for every 10 feet. There is a negative 1 to actually see what they're saying. So that's 80 feet. Let's just say, 80 feet. So let's just say 80 feet. That's going to be a DC of 18.
You got a 29.
Okay. All right. Well, they speak broken common? Am I correct on that?
Yeah, that's the only language it has listed for him.
Okay. All right. So
I didn't
basically,
even.
yeah. So basically, one of the another thing you guys want to know is that the game is based on sergeants, captains, lieutenants, so on and so forth. So not only might there be a sergeant in the group, but there might be a captain or so on and so forth. So a first level bullywug might have a sergeant that is leading the group, and the sergeant might be a CR5. Usually I break up the officers by 5, 10, and 15. Bullywugs, if you Mr. I know everything about bullywugs, will most of the time say that the highest level that a bullywug will be is like their leader will be 8. So I'm not going to create a 15th level captain because the bullywug status quo is basically stops at 8th level. So they might have a leader who is 8th level. This old 3.5 edition doesn't say what a leader would be. So I'm just gonna go by an orc. The orc stats, if you know anything about the orc stats, you will see that the highest level orc that there is in the Monsters Manual is a 8th or 9th level orc. So it works in the same premise. And you guys already know this. It's not, I'm not going to surprise you with a 15th level leader, but a leader would more than likely be a 9th or 8th level. So a sergeant would more than likely be a 5th level, and then you have a captain who would maybe be like a 7th level. All right, so as far as what they're saying, they're basically saying that they're taking some of these crates to their village inside the forested area. They're talking about their alliance with the Sahagin. So basically, if you know anything about the Sahagin, those are like fish type of creatures, and they're in alliance with the Sahagin. So basically, they're talking about the crates that are being dropped off by the Sahagin. They're going to be taking the supplies into their village. Is what they're talking about.
So once you tell me that, I say
My elf eyes, they are taking supplies to some village, and since they are in cahoots with the Sahagin.
yes, the Sahagin are trying to take over the city, from what I remember from the bulletin board. They're trying to infiltrate the sewers, so these things are definitely hostile to at least the human cities.
So Dampata says they're bad guys.
Yes, they are very bad.
So, fair enough. I think that's what we have on our report. Or should we know about where is this village as well?
Well, we should try and find this village, and based on what I know of this water band, we could take them. If I don't know your capabilities, is the only problem.
I like to hit things and make them go pop.
Well, I have a number of spells that might be useful, but did they not say how far the village is? I wouldn't want to summon an army of them here.
Well, if it is getting around the village, I could probably get there without being noticed, and I don't think we'll have a problem tracking them, because well, they have war drums playing all the time.
True. So we should just try and follow them to their village and stay far away so they don't notice us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dampata agrees.
All right. So it is about maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It didn't really take you that. It was only 8 miles away. You guys can, it doesn't take you that long to walk or move in that direction for 8 miles. All right. So they are basically moving into the forested area, and this is what you guys see for their Bollywood area. Now, this is somewhat unusual that this very large. Let me go ahead and show that. All right, it's very unusual that you are seeing this particular large monument that they're going into this particular. What looks to be you can't really assess whether this is some sort of a temple or anything like that. No one has actually ever seen this particular monument, so however it got here is something that nobody really knows about. So you would assess that this is a very new thing that happened. Not only that, there are magical just for your knowledge or whatever it is that you guys know about magic, there are magical devices that will be able to create this particular very large monument within a matter of days. And what I'm talking about is maybe it's called I think it's a lyre of building or something like that. I can't really remember the exact name, but there are magical items that help to create roads and bridges in a fraction of the time it would take for regular human beings. So whatever created this particular temple or whatever it is must have done it by magical means. And you can, this due to the fact that no civilization would be able to create this, and no one has reported this particular monument anytime within the last couple of months. So that is what you guys are seeing. Whether you want to walk in there or not, it's basically up to you. You would basically be entering through that, either through the stairways that you are seeing, or through that center, what looks to be some sort of a mouth of a dog, or whatever it is you want to call it. All right, but again, they are moving and they are going into the temple, or whatever you want to call it. You don't know exactly what it is. Through that mouth of what looks to be a dog. They're basically kind of diving, swimming, doing their little frog maneuvers, and taking the crates inside that area. You guys are basically a couple of 100 yards away to where you're seeing all this happen. So, what say you?
So is this new, Mr. Balder?
Oh, Mr. Balder?
It certainly wasn't here a few days ago. And I think even the constable would have told me about such a place if he knew about it, which means that none of the humans that live all in these lands knew about it.
Ooh. So, should we try to go and uh, inside?
About how many bullywugs can we see from where we are? Like, how many are milling about?
Oh, there's a couple of them on guard, and they look to be like maybe 6 that are in front of the actual river entrance.
Okay, so it's not like this isn't like a town with like hundreds or thousands of them, from what we
No,
can
no, no,
see.
no. You
Okay.
basically can tell that this is basically the entrance to some sort of a temple, and that's what you're seeing. And let me go ahead and put you on the map, by the way. Uh, this is actually the river. This is the entrance of where that dog kind of thing is. I'll just put a little.
Take a
I'll just put
picture.
the little a wall to signify that that's the entrance of the temple. So wall, and here's the mouth of the dog. Do I have the lights turned off? Oh, sorry about that. All right, so here is the map, and let me just put. And here's the entrance of where the mouth of the dog is. So let me just put that there. Cave entrance. All right, so you guys are basically down here, overlooking the forested area. So what say you?
This is a cave.
Yeah,
Well,
the top of the river is the cave, is the temple thing, right?
yeah, the temple dog face, correct.
Well, that's the only magic I have to help you if you wish to take a look inside.
Fair enough. I'll try to sneak a peek, so I don't feel confident going actually inside. We'll try as well to snatch one of whatever is inside those crates and see what there is smuggling here. And if things go easy, we could try to count, seeing how many of them are around.
So you want me to save my spell or cast it?
If possible, I would like to take it.
All right, so I will cast invisibility on Silk.
All right.
Just point out where exactly am I?
You guys are in the lower right-hand corner. Let me go ahead and put you guys on the map again. Copy and paste. All right, so you guys are here. All right, and again, you're down here, by the way. And again, here is the dog entrance to the temple. As you can see,
Mm.
these are the walls of the pyramid entrance. So
And
there's,
you said there's about 6 bullywugs up there.
yeah. Let me put the bullywugs in the map. In the meantime, you guys can decide on how you want to proceed. So here are the bullywugs, and 1, 2. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Copy this guy, 1 and 2, 2, and the water, and then here, and then here. All right, so they also look like they have what looks to be animals that are, they are animals, horses with that have a wagon on the back. They also are putting the crates. They're moving the crates inside this particular temple. And you already see all the bullywugs on the map. All right. Well, how do you guys want to proceed?
Can I cross over here?
Yeah, you can do whatever it is that you want. I can make the map a little bit bigger. Let me go ahead and do that.
If you're on a sneak or something, make sure you say it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
because
good.
before
They're
this, I actually need to plan out a route. Because cleaning, while I could do that, would take too much time and it would be like we're hiding in plain sight.
well, hiding in plain sight is a feat that you would.
I'm not
There's a
saying
couple.
about the ability. I'm talking the proper.
The proper.
Proper. The manner of saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really trying. I'm not really understanding what you're what you're trying to say.
Uh, yeah, I'm thinking about a route to take while scouting. And if I have to clean rocks, that would be really bad.
Oh, I see what you're
Uh,
saying. Yeah. Well, it's your call on how you want to proceed. There's plenty of
Oh
room
yeah,
to.
you're
yeah, that's what I wanted to know if I could actually pass over here.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So
Well, you definitely have enough room. It's a pretty large map, depending on how you guys want to proceed. You already know where the bad guys are, so it's a huge map, as a matter of fact. But there's three of you, and there's six of them. Again, you can scout. You can move silently. They might spot you. They might hear you. They might. I don't know what else to tell you. All right. So if you are going to be moving in that direction, you're going to want to make some move silently. So I can do maybe one oppose. This guy more than likely might hear you. So that's one oppose, and then that's second oppose.
so
And
did
yeah,
you want to be invisible, Silk, or did you just want to do it on your own and save the
Hmm,
spell?
I'm a little bit lost on how long is this map. How long did it take to get there?
well,
Um,
yeah,
you can move your speed in one round, or
So
double your speed in one round.
to move
So
silent, so I need to move half of that. So I'm actually moving my speed to get
yes,
the actual to move again.
well, you don't have to worry about moving round to round. The only time you're really going to have to worry is when you get about to right here. You might be making a lot of noise, and when you get to
well, he's
right
saying for
here,
the purposes of the invisibility. Like if
oh,
I make him invisible before, then we would have to go off rounds.
oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Isn't the invisibility like minutes, or is it just a couple
Yeah,
rounds?
yeah, it's 5 minutes. I mean, even moving at half speed, you can scout. I don't know, 3,000 feet in that time, probably. No problems.
Yeah, you've definitely got enough time to even make it inside the temple if you wanted to. So the only thing you would need for just role playing purposes or for maybe a combat is to if they do spot you or hear you, that's when the rounds will actually. I would say it took you, 4 rounds to get here. That's when I'll have to, calculate all that stuff. But if you are confident in your skills to move silently, then you know, because some of
Yeah,
the
you don't even need the
guys,
invisibility.
yeah,
If you have good hide and move silently, then you're only gonna probably have to make 2 checks to get to the entrance.
that is correct.
Fair
Yes.
enough. Yeah, let's try on my own then.
All right.
All right. Now, if you are caught, I'm gonna have to really try to kill you. So I'm not. I'm just warning you that I don't pull punches when it comes to the bad guys. All right. So,
With it being so
I can run
far,
more than one.
can I move like safely up to this area?
yeah, the only
Yeah.
time, yeah, you can move there. Basically, once you start getting to like to here, um, and then his hide is he rolled a really shitty hide. So unless I'm blind, I'm gonna see him. So here's my to spot, and I'm gonna just give him a +2 because it's wisdom. What is his wisdom? His wisdom is actually he has a negative wisdom, so he's only got yeah he is pretty stupid. So he's gonna get a -1 on that wisdom. So here is my roll. Oh
Oh
man,
shit.
that is bad.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, that is all right. So this
He
guy,
sees dirt.
Yeah, this guy is not spotting you, so you're fine. Move silently. I'm not even gonna worry about the move silently because of my modifiers are so bad. So you're doing good. You see that the bullywug is basically basically patrolling this area, moving around, but his spot is horrible. Now this guy here, the spot check is going to be pretty much the same since you're not really trying to hide again. Well, it's basically your call whether you technically want to try one more time. You can try it. So basically, you already did the oppose check for one encounter. Technically, um, you have a chance, or if you want, you can go ahead and try to better hide
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, he can't get worse, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can yeah, you can better try to hide yourself again. Due to the fact that, and the only reason I'm saying is that because your friends are basically telling you that you are horrible. Your height is just horrible. All right, so here is, and then luckily the other guy is pretty stupid. I'm not gonna make that roll, which is fine. At least he's not completely inept. All right, so you make it pretty much to this location right at the entrance. Now, if you want to walk in there, you can. Let me go ahead and this guy's gonna make another hide, but your hide is pretty good. So here is my oppose. All right, so they're definitely pretty stupid. All right, so as far as what you want, what the temple or what is it's inside the temple, this is what you are seeing, Mr. Temple Man. All right, so let me put you in the map. All right, so we got temple. Here we go. All right, so you're gonna see this by yourself, Mr. Guy.
I don't know.
I'm pretty bad with names, by the way, so I'll get.
They Silk.
Yeah, I tend not to remember people's names because I never know if they're gonna come back. So I'm not gonna waste my brain cells on trying to remember anybody's name. All right, so here is Silk. You are in this map, Mr. Silk. Let me put you on here. All right, so we got here and here, and this is your guy. Da, da, da. All right, so Mr. Silk, it looks to be some sort of it turns into some sort of a natural cavern. If you want to scout out the area, you can do so. But again, when you go inside the temple, it turns into some sort of a natural cavern, which goes further and further into whatever it is that you want to find. But you
Peek
are.
over here and at the back, because I don't have much where to hide. This is a door.
That is a door. That is correct. Yes. Oops.
Now it's trees.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So
I think I'll head back from now.
all right. So you can go ahead and let those guys know what you saw. So right. So you are back in the other map. Um, I'm gonna go
Can I
ahead.
see any crates around here? The ones that were carrying over?
The crates are no, you didn't see any crates, but you did see a door, and you also saw that cavern went to there was a tunnel or a corridor that went to the right side. I'm sorry, to the left, to the left. So there was the door that was going forward to the north, and then there's a corridor that led to the west. So you can talk to your friends on what you saw, and then just let them know. I don't know what you want to tell them. That's tell them what you want to tell them. I don't know what you want to tell them.
Fair enough, then I'll head back. I cannot see any of these crates the scouting party was carrying.
Well, but you want to move your token. All right, so you just move the token all the way back. All right, so there you are.
Yes,
right.
the crates were over there. Remember, we saw them take them into this building across this river from us.
Over there, right? Good.
Yes. What was inside there?
So there is like a kind of construction, and when heading sound, it kind of looks like a. Actually, it kind of looks natural. But then a huge door stopped my way, and to the right there was a conduct passage with more of those guys over there, the frogmen. But I decided not to head in sound as it would be too much playing. Or better to say, it would be too hard to hide in a place, in an open field.
Those ones you passed, did any of them have horns or ways to summon reinforcements?
Did I see that?
No, no, no. Basically, you all you saw was uh, was the door, but you didn't really get to see a good view on whether they had horns or not.
Are the drums still playing, and if so, from where?
No, they're not playing. The drums are not playing. Basically, you made your intelligence check on the bullywug. You would know that the drums are used as cadence for the militia to get their morale up. So these guys are kind of, they're doing their army drill kind of things, getting the crates. So the only reason they were playing those drums is to get them psyched in case there were some sort of an encounter, which there wasn't. But you guys could have easily said, "Hey, let's kill these guys," and then the drums would have been a benefit to them due to the fact that they were
Well,
manual.
boys, what do you want to do? I say we should try to go burn down their supplies at least before we return. Or we could just go back and tell the constable what we know, but chances are he's just gonna offer us to come do this job anyway. And
Yes,
since we're already here.
Uh, if
I
you
would
say so,
agree.
you're the one with experience. Uh, how do you plan for us to burn the supplies? I don't think we could sneak burn them.
Well, if we just go to the south there and cross the narrow point of that river, I don't see any right over there, and we could just go along these rocks here, and Balder's sort of pointing, go to here, and get up to these rocks, and then hug the rocks up to this point, and get right here, and then we could start a fire,
Fair enough.
and then we retreat a little ways, and any that come, we can kill them to keep them from putting out the fire.
Fair enough. Do we have any oil with us?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Yes,
then
I
now-
have a few pints myself as well.
Oh, sounds like we have a plan. Even though we don't know how much money we'll get from this.
So, yes, let's do that.
All right.
So we're gonna retreat south, sort of off the map, to the best place of cover and this narrowest crossing.
All right. Sure. Yeah. So you're basically gonna stay down here, or do you guys want to leave and go into a different area?
Well, yeah, well, we're gonna cross over to this side of the map here,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get up next to these rocks over here. It looks pretty steep. Is it steep enough where if we're up next to them, something directly above us wouldn't see, just like automatically?
Yeah. It's basically steep enough to where it's 10 to 15. So each square is 5 feet. So if you take your ruler and say, how steep is that? Well, that's 15 feet in steepness with a 45-degree
Okay.
angle down. So
So
this wouldn't be that steep. This would be really steep, and so
Yeah.
on and so forth.
So we're gonna follow the rocks up here, and sort of just go up here, and we're gonna try and set this on fire with some oil we have and just like a tinder box. Sort of try and draw them out, burn all their supplies up. This is the building where they were taking the crates, right?
No, they took the crates. You remember when you saw them initially, they were doing their little frogman tadpole kicks and moving the crates inside of the temple area. So if you remember the picture, you will see that the actual river goes into the
So they're
uh,
inside the cave.
yeah, yeah. Now the reason that Mr. Man didn't get wet is because it kind of it's shallow enough to where you don't have to worry about drowning when it starts to go inside of the actual temple. So it kind of elevates up and then it turns into uh, soft or dry land is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, it looks like we have to go in the temple to get anything
Now
done.
you don't really know what's inside of here. There could be some crates. There might be some crates. There might not be some crates. The
I
way
mean,
I
the ones we were following that were carrying crates, where
oh
did they
yeah
go?
yeah they definitely went inside of the
Okay,
temple.
because that's the supplies we're trying to burn. I'm assuming they're war supplies. So that's where we're following. Is what I'm getting.
I got you. All right.
Do you guys want to do that, or we would have to fight this small group outside? But they don't seem too challenging. They didn't even notice you walk around. You could probably kill two or three of them before they noticed.
While that might be true, if that was a scouting band carrying supply, I don't want to know how many of them are inside. So if we start a fight, we're going like an endless string of reinforcements.
Well,
And
they're
for
not.
all we
eh,
know,
Yeah. Well,
that
they're.
might be sarcophagus.
Yeah. Well, the way that I run my campaign, it's not going to be. Uh, I try to get the mission done by the end of the night. So if you guys finish this, there's only so many bullywugs. It's not good. You're not inside of a city. It's basically a temple
Hmm.
that they're using for their purposes.
Yes, I think we could take them, especially if they come out in small groups like this. I don't know how good of fighters you two are.
Yeah, basically, what you really want to worry about is the lieutenants, the captains, the leaders, things like that. If you have maybe three or four of them ganging up on one person, that might be problematic. But you already know how many you have there, and that's where you have to think about tactics and how you want to proceed. If you are a fighter type and you just walk in there, and four of them gang up on you, that you might have some problems. But it depends on how you go about the fight. So yeah.
Could, could we separate and conquer?
Well, you're very sneaky, so you could probably sneak right up behind, like say this one, and then you could run up and kill that one, and I could hit one or two with a spell. I don't know if it would kill them outright, but it would certainly hurt them. And then right off the get-go, we've got half their number down.
Fair enough. Do you have any large area spell?
Well, I do, but I don't want to waste it on this small number. I have, if an army comes marching out of that cave, don't worry, I can handle that. But
We
I'm not going to waste powerful spells on this small group.
could
How
try gathering more
fortitude?
of
How much fortitude do they have? How much life do they have?
Well, they're very weak creatures typically, but they do have stronger, leaders among them. At least one or two will be considerably stronger.
Okay. I say we can avoid it, but if we cannot avoid it combat, then let us do this quickly.
I don't
All
know,
right.
let's
Well.
do this.
So I'll move back up to the place where I don't have to roll opposed, and I'm assuming you're going to sneak up around to their flank. Silk. I get one of in like this one or with this one if you can get across the water again. Since those will be the hard ones for our friend to get to.
So, you want me to get those on over there?
Yes, well you snuck right by this one before and he didn't notice you, so you could probably at the very least you could get back up to there and then at the signal you could run in and get this one, or if you attack from range you could get him from the woods.
Yeah, I could do that. I could try getting from the woods.
Yes.
And then I'll move over there and try to
Okay.
snipe a few more.
You're trying to sneak, and then Nabata, you're going, I guess, try to sneak up to here, so you'll be able to run in and get this one.
Of course, but Nabata is not a very good sneaker, but he could try.
Well, let's wait for Silk to get in position first, and then once give her a moment to get up there, and then you can begin moving, and I will have my attack ready as well.
All right, so the first guy again is not rolling fairly well. We'll start the initiative as soon as somebody is either spotted or is heard. So there's a listen check and then there's a spot check. All right, so you did a sneak check. All right, so all right.
Yeah,
Mr.
so you need to move silently as well.
All right. Well, Mr. Silk Road, how did you get that 14? By the way.
Fair enough. I have a 16 dexterity, so that's +3. I have 7 hanks, which goes to 10. And due to my class, I add my intelligence modifier on dexterity and strength roll. My intelligence is 19, so for a total of 14.
Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty good. All right. So we've got the sneak.
Then
yeah, go ahead.
so once he's in position, Nabata and I are just gonna try to sneak up to these woods here, to where he's in range for to charge. So I guess he needs to sneak up to about here, and then I can be a little further.
Yeah, this guy will make a spot check for you to see him if you're going to be moving there. Mr. Silk, he's fine. So I guess he just needs to get in position. All right, so we'll start the initiative as soon as you guys start making your hide
All right.
check or your move silently.
All right.
And I will attempt to hide.
All right.
Darn it!
And that's this is as far as I'm going. Those are my rolls.
All right. Here's my. Where are you, Mr. Naboots? So I would imagine you are gonna. Yeah.
Oh yeah, attempt to go right there.
All right. So when he gets to right there is basically when this guy does spot him because you rolled. By the way, you want to unhide your checks so everybody else can see them. So what you want to do is go to your character sheet, and take out the whisper command on your character sheet.
So it's in the macro on the right. It says /whisper GM. Do not take the and out, but take everything in front of the and.
Gotcha.
All right. So he rolled a 3. So I'm definitely going to be able to spot him. Here's my spot for Mr. Nat. All right, so you were spotted, Mr. Nat. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and start the initiative. All right, so we got that. This guy is the guy that spots, and I'll go ahead and roll for my guys. Here's my initiative. Well, it was 17, and add. All right, so we got 3.
And Nabata, you click your token, and then you should have an initiative macro at the top.
Oh, that's not bad. I don't have to go through the sheet every single time.
Yeah.
All right, so we everybody is rolled. This guy over here spotted you. So Balder, uh, you know that this man basically made as much noise to where you're like, okay, this guy definitely made too much noise. He's definitely going to be, or he is not hitting well enough to where the bullywug that you were looking at, because you also have to make sure that he's not seeing you. So you're looking at him. He's looking at your friend. So you know he's been spotted. He's about to open his big yapper. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to hit the this one. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one with a magic missile.
This one. Okay. All right.
This one right here. Yeah. Yep.
All
You
right.
hit.
Magic missile time. Yes. Magic missile time. Yes.
So he takes 5.
5 damage. All right. That is it for Mr. Balder. -5. Bullywug. This guy basically yells out with a very loud croaking noise, which alerts pretty much everybody else in the camp. All right, so he is going to get ready, and he's going to basically take out a flask. So he looks like he's taking out a flask, and he's going to swig it. So basically, he buffed himself, is basically what this guy did. All right, and then this guy is just going to be moving, doing a run maneuver. And a run maneuver, you can only move in a straight line. This guy is going to get out of the water and do a double movement. So actually, there are 20. So he's going to get about right there. Their swim is better. So he's going to get out and just walk there. This guy over here is going to basically going to make a turn. He looks like he's about to take a dive into the river. This guy over here looks like he's also going to take a dive in the river. And actually, they might as well go ahead and take a dive now, since they can do that as a movement. All right, so they both dived into the river. That's it for my guys. So Nabata.
Okay. How much? So, what action would it be to withdraw a potion and drink it?
It's gonna be your full round.
Yeah. You can draw an it into the move action, but drink a potion is a standard action, unless you're somehow with the potion already in hand. Then you would still have a.
Exactly.
There's also potion belts that make it a free action to draw, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have that. Okay, then in that case, I am going to use part of my psionic ability and spend 3 points as a quick action and enhance my claws.
All right,
and
enhance. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, it's claws of the beast. And then, as a standard action, I'm going to spend 1 point and enlarge myself. And then, as a move action, I'm going to move 30 feet right. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there.
so he's a size larger DM. He's basically got an enlarged person on him.
I think there was a slightly mistake on that. I think you cannot spend 3 points on your first power.
Yeah,
I should be.
You can only spend a maximum points on a power equal to your manifestor level.
My manifestor level? I thought it was plus my wisdom modifier.
No, it's up to your. No, those are bonus power points. But the maximum you can spend is equal to your manifestor level, which should be 2.
Okay, so then I only spent 1 point and then 1 point to enlarge myself. My apologies.
All right. All right. So one of them did enlarge himself when he buffed himself. So that's it for him.
And now Nabato is large as well.
All right, so large Navatu, got it. All right,
Also,
so
I should have a 10 AC.
yeah, your armor class goes down. So yeah, you're fine. All right, so we got that is it for you. So Mr. Sheer Lara, what do you want to do there? You're basically sneaking. You're still sneaking, so you could you know, do whatever it is you want to do.
Alright, since that's the signal.
Yeah, you saw a magic missile streak out and hit one of them in the
What
face.
happened to the guy that was over here?
He's right here. He ran right by you.
Okay. So here's anything. Can I shoot to here? Or this is like.
No, you have to go around because these are acting as cover for him. So if you take
So,
maybe if you moved like right there, you're fine.
not enough. I'm gonna move over here, which means I am 30 feet of that and I can apply my point blank.
All right, very
And
good.
I'm gonna spend 1 point of inspiration to use Cutting Strike. Give me
Well, there's
1d6
no
sneak attack.
that's fifth edition, I think. There's no
No, he's
inspiration.
a fact totem. They get
Oh,
inspiration. It's a
okay,
class feature.
okay.
So,
Definitely have to read up on that.
so 1d20 plus 9 for 1d4 plus 2 plus 1d6.
All right. Well, their armor class is 15, so that definitely hits. 11 damage. All right, this guy goes down, so he's dead. All right. All right, so we got Balder. You see your friend did do something. I think magical, or you said you threw a spear at him or a dagger. I'm not exactly sure, but he's
It's
dead.
like a hand crossbow.
Oh, hand crossbow. Okay, so hand crossbow takes him out, hits him in the back, and he's gone.
Alright, so I am casting a invisible grease. If you look up the feat invisible spell, it's a meta magic feat. It makes the spell effects invisible, but it has full effects.
Right,
So that's
invisible.
where I'm dropping it.
I think it's a level adjustment of 2.
Of 0. It's 0.
Can you show me the? Because that's pretty good for something like that. Let me just double check that. Can you give me the page number on that 0?
I'll give you the link. D&D tools.
All right, so D&D tools, invisible spell,
The last sentence.
meta magic. Okay, visual spell modification spell uses a spell slot of the spell's normal level. Well, doesn't that mean that it uses the spell slot of the spell's normal level? Meaning that if it's a
So level 1 spell, it uses the level 1 slot. It has no change in the level.
uses a spell slot of the spells. What doesn't it mean that if it's a level 2 spell, it uses 2 level slots? Because
No. That's not what it means at all.
well, that's
It uses the normal slot, is what it's saying.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you're wrong, but I'll have to look that up because that's a little bit uber for an invisible spell. That just doesn't. That really doesn't make any sense. But we'll just go with that. I'm all spot. I have to look it up. I usually just let the guys go with whatever. But anyway, you are correct. I'll look it up later on, but we'll check it later. All right, so it's invisible, whatever it is. You can go ahead and put the marker on wherever the grease is, and then
Alright,
we'll
so
go
it's
with
right
that.
there. And all 3 of them need to make a DC 16 reflex save.
All right, so let me double check that. Ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta. So,
Well, invisible grease is actually pretty handy. When you cast invisible fogs or invisible illusion, the stuff gets wild.
Just don't do it. Should I try intended raw spell of misery? Oh, okay. Well, let me make how many checks do I need to make? Six or
3, the big
three?
one and the other 2 there.
All right, so we got 1, 2 for the small guys, and then my fortitude or my reflex doesn't change. Wait, it does
Alright, so
because
they're
of
all
the.
prone.
All right, so we got prone here. So let me just put the prone symbol. All right. All right, so these you got 3 guys that are prone. All right, so there you go. All right, so that's it for Balder, Mr. Bullywug.
Yep.
All right, so we got 2 Bullywugs. These guys are going to be moving, swimming, pronto. All they're going to be doing is just getting up, like to the shore. All right, these guys know that they slipped, so basically they're going to just try to get up. So that's going to be 2 more or 3 more checks. The small guys first, 1 and a 2, and the big guy 3. So what is it? What's reflex do I need to make? Like a 17 or something?
16.
All right, so we got 9, 4, and a 15, which is actually lower due to the fact that he's larger. I think his enlargement reduces his size. All right, so we got those guys that are swimming. 1 guy's dead. That's basically it. All right, so we got Nabat. What do you want to do?
Alrighty. See, I will move 25 feet. See, right there. That's right into his threat range, and then I will attack.
All right.
20 with 1 claw. Let's see, our strength plus my base attack plus my weapon
All right, so
focus.
their
So
armor
that's a
class
plus
is
8.
11. Yeah, their armor class is 11 since they're prone. So just make a real fast. All right, so that's a
Okay.
hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
So that's a 1d8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 points of damage.
All right, 9 points on the big guy. Got it. Minus.
And that ends my turn.
All right, so minus 9 for that guy. So, Shirlar, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna move over here and shoot that one.
All right. Are you shooting the big guy, right? The big guy.
No, the one behind. Let me ping it.
Okay, that guy. Okay, I got it. All right, so that is a hit for 2 damage. Got it. How? Minus 2. All right, we got a new round. Balder, you got 3 guys are prone, 2 guys behind them.
Alright, the one I hit earlier with the magic missile, I'm going to hit him again with the wand. So he takes 2 more damage.
All right, so can you pick the guy you were trying to hit? Or you hit?
It was whichever one I dealt damage to. I think it was this one.
All right, so that's 2 damage. Got it. All right, bullywugs are basically. Well, this guy's gonna crawl away, so you get an attack of opportunity, Mr. Nabat. This guy
Oh,
is.
heck yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't technically know that the grease is there, but he knows that this guy is in front of him. So actually, you know what? Let's make it fair. I'm gonna roll a 1d8.
They have to make DC 10 balance checks, or they can't move at all.
Even if
By the
they're
way.
crawling. Even if they're crawling.
It says a creature can walk within or through the area of grease at half speed with DC 10 balance check. Failure means it can't move that round and must then make reflex save or fall again. Failure
Yeah,
by
they're-
5 or more means it fails.
Yeah, again, they're not walking; they're just crawling. So does that include crawling?
Well, I mean, I would assume it's just as hard to crawl as it is to walk. extra feet wouldn't, the spell would have the same effect on a four-legged creature that it has on a two-legged creature, which
Well,
is
yeah, but they're
essentially what they're
doing
trying to do.
but they're doing the the military crawl maneuver, like they're being shot at. That's what they're trying to do. So they can't really fall.
I
Therefore,
mean, I don't know. I've never done it through Grease, so I can't tell you if that would be an effective movement or not.
All
You
right, well,
know?
let's go with that. I'm just gonna see which direction that they're gonna fall. So 8. So it's 1. If you look at the chart for the direction that somebody's gonna be moving, 1. Actually, per book, the 8 starts over here. But let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and go that way. So they can technically. I'm just gonna go ahead and say he's gonna move back. Is he gonna make his
All right.
fort? Since he's crawling, he's not gonna make a fort. He's just moving back. He's crawling.
You hit him.
5.
So roll your damage.
Yeah. All right, this guy. They're all gonna move back. There's no need to roll for each one. They're all gonna move. This guy's the guy that moved away. Therefore, you have reach, I think.
Yeah, Nabata hit him.
All right, so
He just needs to roll damage.
Okay.
I think a 27 is more than a hit, and depending on your weapon, it is a critical.
It's a claw. It only crits on a 20.
Okay.
Another 9.
all right, 9 damage. Well, that's enough to kill him. So he's dead. He's on the floor. All right, so we got 2 of these guys they just crawled out. All right, so we got Bullywugs. They crawled out already. And the bat. What are you doing?
Oh, that's right. I said it's not my turn. So I will. Let's see. Tonight, 1, 2, 3.
Technically, you can't see the grease either.
No, yeah, you can't.
Oh, that's
you
right.
can't really see it.
But he knows there is something directly in front of him that's fucking 3 of them up.
I will chance it. I think it's just them. I don't see the grease. Wait, do I smell the grease though?
It
that's
has
okay.
normal. Everything is normal about the spell except you just can't see it. So if grease has a smell, you smell grease.
Yeah, so that's why you can smell grease.
Okay, yeah, I will make a foul, stenching face, and then I will just move 1, 2, 3, move right here,
All right.
and end my turn.
All right, so from now on, you can smell grease. We'll go with that. So whatever invisible spell you can do, say for example.
Yeah, the only thing spell does is make it invisible. It doesn't hide any other function. Like if I make an invisible fireball, everything still catches fire. And the normal fires, it even gives that example in the invisible spell. It's obvious some spells when they're invisible, like a fireball still deals damage. You know, somebody would know a fireball just went off.
Yeah, it's just that grease is. I didn't know
Grease is just a
smelled.
very good spell to be invisible. You know.
No, I just didn't know grease had a smell. Because when I put Crisco in a pan, I don't smell anything. But it doesn't really matter. All right, so we got Nabat. He is done, I think. So we got Sheer Lara. What do you want to do there?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the same guy back. I mean, someday he'll have to die.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my god. How can I want 1 damage on a 1d4 plus 1?
Oh, you have an extra plus in there. It's messing up your macro.
Okay.
You have +1+. You have to remove the plus after the 1. So that should be 2 damage.
All right, -2. All right, so that's it for him.
And
All right, Balder,
I'm
we
gonna try
got.
to see if there is... Wait. I'm gonna try to see if there is any more reinforcements coming. Do I need a spot check?
No, you would definitely see them. Don't worry about the spot check. The spot checks are only if somebody's sneaking up on you or somebody's trying to hide. These guys are not the smartest people, so they're not going to have somebody who is going to be that devious. So these are stupid people or stupid humanoids. All right, so Balder, what do you want to do there? Now, once he gets to higher levels and harder monsters, they're going to be a little bit more devious. These guys are completely retarded. All right, so Balder, what do you want to do there?
Gonna hit the same one I've been hitting with magic missile.
All right, so
He takes another 2.
all right, so
That
that's
one.
2 or minus
And then
2. Got
5,
it.
10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'll move up to here.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right, so that these guys see that their leader, but platoon leader, had just gone down. They're somewhat cowardly, so they're going to be doing the run maneuver. So they're going to be like, "Oh, fuck this," and just get right underneath this makeshift waterfall. Is not that high, so they can technically scrounge out up there. But they're doing a very well, these guys got up, so that's a movement, and then another movement for them to move 30 feet. This guy gets up, it's a movement, and another movement for him to go 30, actually 20 feet. So let me move him back another 10, because they only have a land-based movement of 20. All right, so they are there, and Mr. Nabat, what say you? You seem
Okay, so I shrink down to my normal size.
all right. Sure, yeah, and shrink down, got it.
Because the effect ended.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
All right, and I am going. Ooh, I make that. I have to cross the grease.
I know.
I'm gonna risk it.
Go to this one.
Not this one. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to charge in right here, and sort of just like dive in the water and attack it.
All right, yeah. You can do that. You get a +2. Now, can you swim? Well, it's
Yes,
shallow.
I can.
All right. Well, just make a very. You still have to make a swim check because you might be that bad. And it's the water's not that. It's a tepid water, which is a DC of 12 if I'm not mistaken. So 12 for the swim check. So
19.
All right, so that's not the right one. All right, so 12 it is, but 19 is definitely good. I just wanted to show you that it's a 12. It's not rough waters. It's actually a 10, but a 12 is because of the stream. But anyway, you make your check, so that's all all that matters. And you're fine with a swim. You hit the guy. His armor class is 15. Well, you
Just
do
make
hit him.
it.
Yeah, so you're good. And
One. So I deal 1d6. I minus that, so I don't have my strength bonus anymore. It's 12 points of damage.
all right, so he definitely goes down. So he's dead. Yeah, these guys are pretty much panicking, by the way, since they're seeing that their friends are, well, their leader has just gotten his ass kicked. And then they're starting to see that they're being taken out one by one. So, Shirlar, what do you want to do there?
Help?
All right. Oh, that's a miss. So, yeah. All right, so that's it for you, I would assume. Mr. Balder, what do you want to do there?
I am going to hit it with another magic missile.
Magic missile. Okay.
Put a 2 mortar, damn it!
All right, so two more damage, -2. All right, so the bullywugs. This is going to be difficult terrain, which costs 2 more points, and they can swim at a speed of 30. So it's going to cost them double to get through that. So 1, 2, 3, 30. Double movement makes it a 20. So they're there. 1, 2, 3.
You're swimming up an waterfall?
Well, the waterfall is not that, and they're great swimmers, by the way. But it does cost them. It's difficult terrain, so it costs them twice to get up through the. And it's really not a waterfall; it's more of a rapid. Like how the rapids are. It's basically something like that. All right, so he's gonna go 30, and he's just gonna stop there. And Mr. Nabat, you are seeing that there's 3 that are gonna get away, or they're trying to get away. So how do you want to proceed?
Okay, I will proceed up. Let's see, I'm not that well of a swimmer, so I'm going to try to make my way up this hill. I think I'm gonna make. Yep, I'll take a double move action. Do I have to make a climb action or a
Yeah,
climb
you
action?
have
A
to.
climb check.
What's a 45-degree angle? It's difficult terrain, so it costs you 2 to get up that cliff. It's not really a climb check because of it's just a 45-degree angled hill, so it's going to cost you twice to make it through
Okay.
that gray area.
So I can only make it to here then.
All right, so that's it for him. So Shirlara, what do you want to do there? Now your crossbow might be a little bit far, but yeah, I think you got to have 80 on the crossbow, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, I have 30, but I have modifier to it, which gives us 60. Still will get a minus 2.
Well, light crossbow is 80. Heavy
He's got a
one-
hand crossbow.
Oh, hand crossbow. Okay. All right. So, you said there was a modification to that, or
Yeah. The normal side.
so? What does it give you more a distance, or how does that work?
It doesn't give more distance, but it makes me ignore the first range increment.
All right. Well,
So technically-
So he ignores the first -2 because you can fire further than your weapon says. You just take -2 for every increment, but he can ignore the first one. So it effectively gives him a 60 range increment with no penalty.
all right. So what is that? What is it called? Because I have to look that up. What's that? What is it that you're putting on that crossbow?
The name is.
So technically, it has a 30, but you're saying that the first 30, the remaining, the double, the 6, the past the 30 is what I'm trying to say is not counted against your -1. But I just need to know what that special power you have is called. All right. Well, you're looking that up. Or you made your.
It's a gnome crossbow sight, is what he typed.
All right. Oh, known crossbow sight. All right. So that is a legit item, I would assume. So he gets no increment minuses, but he doesn't hit armor class 15 anyway. So, all right. So we got that. Balder, what do you want to do? Known crossbow.
I'm just gonna hit the same one with a magic missile, and he takes 5 this time.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something. All right.
So
So
16 damage I've got over the
all
turn.
right. So 5 on this guy here. Is that correct?
The same one I've been hitting.
All right, so this guy is definitely dead now. All right, so we got Bullywugs. This guy
I'm gonna move
gets...
closer, but I'm marking this real fast.
All right, so this guy is inside the cave. This guy is 30. He's doing a double movement, so he's also inside the cave. All right, so they technically are gone since they've got more than 30 just to get in there. All right, so they are 2 guys that are gone. Now you guys killed the 4. So the way you guys, or the way I do it, I let you guys calculate your XPs. There's really no need for me to tell you. You can do that on your own. So there's 4 guys.
CR1?
And these guys are CR1. So there's 4 CR1s. And technically, the 2 guys are going to probably be meeting you inside the temple. So I don't want to give you the... if you weren't going to see them again... Say, for example, you guys...
The bigger one was CR1 as well?
Yeah, all he did was go... He wolfed down a large potion. He was technically not a sergeant. If he was a sergeant, he'd look a little bit different. So,
Alright, well, we all get 400 XP then.
all right. Now, say for example, you do leave this area. Well, technically, you did defeat the two guys that went inside the cave. So, you will get XP for the two guys that go inside the cave. If you decide to just say, I don't think we should go inside this particular temple. But if you do go inside the temple, you're more than likely going to meet them inside there. So, depending on how you guys want to proceed, I'll let you guys talk it over. They definitely know you're out there. So, let me take a whiz, and you guys can talk about how you want to infiltrate this temple.
Yeah, I don't think we should have inside the temple, so now maybe we burned our stuff and went back to town if no reinforcements come out.
Well, yeah, we can start, we can go burn the stuff outside, and, but this temple, you know, maybe we should explore it a little bit. You said there was just a door, right? So it's a long, straight hallway.
Alright. So, you think we should head inside? Hello?
I think that's what Nabata wants to do. Yeah, I think we should go after those two.
I don't know if the last time we gave them to prepare, the less ready they would be.
Okay, sorry, someone was talking. Yes, Napata says we enter.
Yes, I've used very little of my spell powder for the day.
These claws last for 3 hours. 2 hours.
I get my ability per encounter, so yeah. We could go.
So are we heading in?
It seems so.
So yeah. So go ahead and whoever wants to go first. I want to go last. So
Nabata would enter first. And Nabata would be cautious.
Maybe, yeah, this sounds like a good formation. Let's protect the wizard.
How many points do I have left? Oh, I still have a couple. So
Guys,
GM?
Yeah.
I go out of the cave, I get stunned.
we're going to enter. I'm going to enter first. Baldur is right behind me, and then Silk will be following the lead.
All right, so here is the temple the Mr. Silk was in before. So let me just copy and paste you guys. Okay, so basically the water pretty much ends at the base of the entrance, which is here. Let me take the initiative off, remove, clear. All right, there's no need to make a listen check. There's definitely some clattering up ahead and to the left. Up ahead and to the left. So you are seeing a wall here. So the noise is coming from like over here somewhere. There is well, depending on how far you can see, Mr. Silk has already explained to you that there's a door up ahead. So, it could be an ambush. More than likely, you already know that they know that you're in.
I
Yeah.
will cast Mount up ahead of us. I'm summoning the light horse. I'm going to cast light on the saddle reins that comes with it,
All right. So let me.
and the horse will lead into the ambush.
All right. So let me put a horse here for you, and you can move him around. All right. So here is a horse. And let's see. So, and then Balder on the owner. Balder. All right, and let's put a light source, which is going to be 4020, and everyone can see. All right, so I take it you guys can see the source from the sky. All right, so go ahead and move the guy and do what you got to do.
He
All right.
will show it our way.
All right, so there are going to be some spears going to be chucked at Mr. Horsey Man. So here is spear chucker number 1 and spear chucker number 2. So here's to hit 1 and to hit 2. So, all right, so 6. The guys
Neither
does
hit.
fall, and anyway, so they definitely are chucking their spears.
Where did those
at you.
spears come from?
They came from the, yeah, from that. Since there is a wall in front of you, you know that it came from this direction. It came from that direction.
Well, my horse isn't lighting up anything around that corner, though, is what I'm saying.
You have line of sight, even though there's a torch there.
Oh, I do. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You can't see
Okay.
through your
I
horse's
just thought
eyes.
it was a solid wall. Okay, so there's something up there, and the horse will.
So let's
come back.
technically start the initiative.
Yeah. So he's right. He was right here.
All right. All right. So they know that you're there. They're chucking their spears at the horse. All right. So.
And the horse is just gonna go on my turn because he's not gonna do much other than stand there.
All right, so we got that. Add round. Okay. All right, so Nabat, they're shooting at his horse. What do you want to do?
Go get them.
All right, Nabat, you can see what you can see. Or where do you want to go? Is your mic on, Mr. Nabat?
I think he's muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Mr. Nabat.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it! Sorry.
All
Yeah, I will move there and then use a standard action to become large. Spend one power point,
All right, good.
and then I will end my turn there.
All right, Balder, what are you doing?
Well, I'm curious what's attacking my horse. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And once I get around here, I will hit this one with a magic missile.
All right, magic missile, got it.
He takes 3 damage, and my horse is going to retreat.
Got it.
Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go.
All right, so we got that, and all of a sudden the door opens to the north. So this is what you guys see to the north. I'll put it on the Emek. Oh, that's wrong. All right, well, actually, that's technically not right, but it doesn't really matter because you see these two guys moving in through here. Let's move this out of the way and this out of the way. And then this guy moves through here. And then this guy in the back is doing his thing. All right, so this guy gets his own initiative. Now, he looks different than the other guys, so you would assume that this guy is is either a sergeant or lieutenant or whatever it is you want to call him. So actually, let me put the correct. Oh wow, yeah, that's him. All right, so 8. All right, so he's a leader, And the way the leaders work, usually they're 2 CRs higher than the highest level guy. There's a fifth level guy. So you know that okay, the toughest he can be would be like a seventh level fighter. So there's really no need for you guys to panic, but uh, just to make things transparent and fair, you are going to be fighting a difficult guy. All right, so the bullywugs are going to attack Mr. Nabat. So they're just going to chuck their spears at you, Mr. Nabat. So you got five.
Okay, I have
Uh-huh. So you
AC
got
of 10.
all right. So you got 4 spear chuckers at you. So here is a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
One
And
hits.
this guy falls on his ass. So let's go ahead and put him on prone. Fun. Okay, 1 does hit. And let me fix my initiative. Bullywug 13. All right, so that's it for my Bullywug guys. And then Mr. Leader throws his own Razzle at you. So here is the to hit from the leader guy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so actually he's gonna have to move a little bit closer to you. So he's gonna. I know you have reach, so you can get an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay, so as soon as he enters, I will activate my large and in charge ability,
Uh-huh.
and this has to hit him first.
Yeah. Is that your attack?
It's a feat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's attack of opportunity. So essentially, if I'm a size, if I have reach and I'm a size large or larger, if he attacks me, I essentially hit him, and he moves 5 feet back. If we have to make opposed strength rolls.
All right. His armor class is
But
20.
it has to hit.
All right. His armor class is 22.
Then I do not hit.
Okay. All right. So that's it for him. Oh wait, he's gonna attack you. So here's
Yep.
mine to hit. All right. So he definitely hit you. All right. So
Yes.
you will look, and he's got pretty good to hit. 13, by the way. All right. So we got that's a hit times 3. It's not critical. Actually, yeah, it's definitely not critical, and that's only 8 points of damage, which is not that big of a deal.
Okay.
All right, and he is he's only a level, so actually, yeah, that's all I can do. All right, Mr. Shira, what are you up to?
Nabata! I'm gonna move over here. What's the area of Greece again?
It's a 10-foot radius.
So I'm gonna cast Grease over here. The DC is 18. 18? No, 14. 15.
15. Okay, is that your damage?
No, he's casting grease. So
Oh,
the
okay,
boss and the 2 near the boss need to roll reflex.
All right, so let me go ahead and get that going.
One of them's already prone, so it's kind of pointless for him to roll, because that's all that's going to happen to him.
All right, so here, let me take care of the boss first. So here's the boss, and does he make it? No,
No, he goes prone,
And then the guy at the top. So here's the guy at the top. Oh, he's even worse.
and he goes prone.
All right, so we got 3 guys that are prone. So we got 3 prone guys. All right, so we got Mr. Nabat. What say you? Excuse me. I think you're muted again.
I think he's attacking the leader.
Attacking leader, yes,
All right.
sorry.
Oh.
I'll use both natural attacks, thankfully, and because it's psionic and it's fog, I can make 2 attacks without the penalty. If I make a full round.
You mean you don't get
Yeah.
the -5 for your second attack? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. But I can only attack twice, no matter how high my base attack bonuses.
All right, sure, yeah. Well, you hit once, and you hit twice. All right, so give me the damage.
All right, so that's a 2d8 plus 16. 27 points of damage.
God damn. 16. Oh,
Except it's two.
that's the two of them. So you get 8
Yes.
additional. Okay, I got you. All right, so we got 27. Got it. All right, we got Balder. What do you want to do? Minus 27.
I'm going to cast a sculpted cloud of bewilderment. I'm going to choose 4 10-foot cubes as the option.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to drop several torches. So just give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 foot, and this side has to be a cube, so square. Second one, 10 square. Do it back here. And then the next two are just sort of pointless, but they're gonna be the same area, basically. But you only have to make one save. Or actually, I'm gonna do it further. Do them 2 adjoining. So this one, 10, not 110, 10 square, done, and then 10 square, done. All right, so all 5 of them need to make a Fortitude save of 18.
All right. Go start from the top to the left. So, top guy, 1, 2, and here's the boss. Save, and then the top guy on the bottom, 1 and 2. All right. So we got the Fortitude
Alright, so
16.
the first and the last one fail
The first
and are
guy.
nauseated. And then they'll each need to make saves as long as they stay in the cloud each round.
All right. So there you go. The first
And
one.
they're nauseated as long as they're in the cloud, and for a D4 round plus 1 rounds afterwards. Nauseated, all they can do is take 1 move action per turn.
Gotcha. All right. Bullywug. This guy made his save, but he's so that I can move regular, right?
Except he's prone, yeah. Wait, which one? Which guy?
This guy. Oh, that's right. I'm in the Greeks. All right. So he's going to go ahead and basically this guy tells him to just throw his daggers at the big guy. So he's going to go ahead and just do a thrown dagger maneuver. So here's my to hit.
AC 10?
AC 10.
Are the prone ones throwing, or who's throwing?
Yeah, the pro ones are thrown, so
Okay.
they're not moving. They're just basically. This guy's smart enough to
You can
tell
take
him
a
what to
D4.
do. What was that you? What was that you said?
I think you take a -4 for shooting prone.
No,
I
no.
don't-
Well, they don't take any minuses. They get any. Wait a minute. They're -2. They're. No, they don't get any minuses. They can attack regular. Or wait a minute.
They cannot use ranged weapons. They take a -4 to melee and cannot use ranged weapons except for a crossbow.
Yeah, it's a throw weapon, so they can use, but they take a -4.
Oh, yeah, but don't I get a minus to that? Like a -4?
Yeah, you take a -4 to hit.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was talking. All right. Thrown dagger. Let me just, make a macro real fast. All right. So, dagger. They don't really get any pluses for that. So, dagger is 1d4. Okay. So here is my macro to hit with a dagger. 1 dagger, 2 dagger. 1 dagger, 2 dagger. All right, so these guys are throwing daggers. These guys are here, and they're -4, by the way. So 10
So
is
neither
actually,
hit.
Yeah, near here, and they're already prone anyway, so the fumble on that guy. This guy over here tries the dagger as well. The two guys to the west, so dagger 1 and dagger 2.
One of them can't.
All
They're
right.
nauseated.
All right.
The
So
pink ones are nauseated. All they can do is take one move action.
all
Is
right.
all
So
they can do.
yeah, this guy's nauseated. The guy with the pink thing on him. This guy over here is not nauseated, so he hits with the 18 with the 3. Let me just double check to see if these guys are carrying some poisoned items. Uh, so that's 1d. It's 4d10, and no, none of them are. The sergeant or but the leader might or might not be. All right, so the leader basically takes. He's prone, but he takes something out of his knapsack or whatever it is you want to call it, and here is a.
That provokes.
I am attacking.
Yes, that is correct. That is a provoke. And go ahead and hit that armor class of 22 minus 4 is 18. So hit that 18, please.
Nope.
All right, so
I missed 16.
all right, so he throws this at you, and pow. Don't know if it hits, but oh, actually, I have to hit your armor class. Let me hit the armor class first before I start getting all crazy with it. All right, so here's my. I'm just going to use the same to hit. Well, actually, yeah, let me use the same to hit. All right, so bullywug, spear, 17, so that hits. Meaning
Yep.
that forget about that damage. He's just throwing that poisoned sleep poison. You have to make that DC. Oh, you already made. No, you haven't made that
Nope.
Fortitude 17 to go to sleep or not.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so you will fall asleep for 2 rounds. Okay, make a
That
42.
is my AC.
Actually, you go to sleep
It's
for 1
hot
round,
food.
and you will make a second Fortitude save within a minute. So you will only go to sleep for 1 round.
And he made it.
All right, so you're fine. All right, so that's it for the leader, because that's all he was able to do. And Mr. Shira, what are you up to?
I'm gonna shoot that one over there.
Alrighty, sounds good. All right, armor class. Are you hitting the one that's prone? Because it's if you.
That's over there.
No, the one standing to the left. The one
Oh,
he's,
okay.
he's pinging.
Okay, that sounds good.
So you hit it for 4.
All right, 4 it is. So, all right, so is that all you're doing there, Mr.
That's
guy?
all.
All right, can you ping him one more time? I just want to make sure I got this guy right.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right, so -4, I got it. All right, so we got Nabat. What are you up to?
I am another full round attack on him. Attack 1, attack 2.
All right.
Both.
The number of 19s you roll.
Hey, at least I'm hitting him.
Yeah, that's definitely hit. All right, so he is. All right, so that's another 26
Another 20.
damage. All right, -26. All right, so he's gonna try to get up this next round. Might be foolish, but he is not that smart. All right, we got Nabat. What do you want to do?
He just attacked.
Oh, okay.
And did the damage.
Boulder.
All right, all of them that aren't already nauseated need to make fortitude saves. DC 18 again.
All right, so that's
There's
this
The
guy.
leader and 2 of them. Yeah.
So let's go with the guy at the top. Save. And
Yep.
Fortitude, yes. All right, here comes the boss. Save.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
Yep.
All right, this guy over here. Save. Oh, he maxed out.
Yep.
All right, so they're
All right.
So these guys are
So
going to
that's
be
them.
nauseated still for how many more rounds?
As long as they stand in the cloud, and for a D4 plus 1 rounds thereafter.
Okay.
So until they move out of it, they're gonna stay that way.
All right. So we got.
And then
what do you want?
that's just from last turn. I'm gonna come around and let's see. I am going to. I don't really want to do that, but I think I might. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna fireball. Seems like fun.
All right.
So
Are you fireballing in the grease?
yes.
Grease doesn't
So
catch on fire.
I'm just gonna start it here. So it's gonna affect these 3 up here.
All right.
So they need to make reflex saves of 18.
All right. So we got 2 at the top. So 1 and a 2, and then
They're also oh.
and then the leader. Wow. All right. So I take it none of them make it. So yeah, reflex 10, and reflex 7,
Nope.
and reflex 10.
Nope, they all fail. So slash roll 5d6. Wow, shit damage. They take 12 damage.
All right. So this guy is dead, and then this guy is dead, and then this, he's still not dead. All right. So we got minus 12. All right. Mr. Bullywug over here is basically going to. He's going to try the dagger maneuver. Well, actually, he's going to get out of there since he can move. All right. So you get an attack of opportunity on this guy. So you want
large and in charge.
And then this guy's nauseated, so forget about him.
Okay, so roll damage. 1d8 plus 8. Alright, so 13. So I get a plus, so since my size, get a plus 4. And each damage I do 5 above, or
Now, when
each
you say
5
you're
points
plus
of
4,
damage.
you know that you only get a plus 4 to your strength, meaning you get a plus 2
Yes.
to your damage.
No. He's talking about a feat. He's talking about a feat.
Oh, okay.
He gets a free backhand on you that forces you back.
So it's opposed strength checks.
All right, so
die.
don't have much strength. Let me just double check. My strength is 0. So I got a 1d20 strength check.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, you can still beat it. Yeah, you won.
So as soon as he enters my range, he gets knocked back 5 feet. He can still act normally, but it just he gets pushed back 5 feet.
And he took the 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, the 13 damage, isn't that his strength check?
No, the D8 plus 8 is damage.
Oh, yeah.
Let me send you the link.
Oh, so he's dead. Okay, so he's dead. All right, so we got taken care of that. All right, so basically everybody is. This guy's not going to be doing anything for a while. All right, so we got Bullywug here and Bullywug here. All right, so attack of opportunity on this guy because he's going to grab another flask. So you can. Oh, wait a minute, you already did attack of opportunity, so that's it for you.
I have combat expertise with a +2 dex.
That's combat reflex.
Sorry. Combat reflexes, sorry, because I need to hold the line, I need combat reflexes.
You can make up to 3 attacks of opportunity in a round.
All right, well, armor class is 18.
I put your dex modifier.
Oh, that's a hit.
That's 1d8 plus 8. I only do 13 points of damage.
All right, so minus 13. All right, he's looking fairly bad. Fairly bad. All right, so here's my to hit. First, I got to do it to hit. I might roll a 1. So here's my. Okay, so Bullywug leader attacks with the flask. Hits with that, and here's what the flask does. All right, so basically he's gonna try to kill you. Fuck it. All right, so here is All right, so he has. This might kill you, but he is the
Okay.
boss. All right, so you got to make a fortitude save of. Now the guys can save you. You won't die like automatically unless they can figure something out. All right, so you just have to make that the fortitude save of 19 to not
Okay. Natural one.
not
Here we come.
yeah. All
Nope.
right, so you're not doing good. All right, the gas. He kind of looks at you with a glee, like a smile from his big fat frog face, and he looks at you with a glee, and you start to feel that you are suffocating. This is what the guy looks like, by the way. He gives
Gotcha.
you a big frog-like grin, and you start to suffocate. So
Mhm.
that's technically he doesn't have really any hit points really. You're probably going to kill him if you do decide to kill him. So basically that's it for my guys. He threw the flask. You start new. Now you can hold your breath equal to 18, equal to twice your Constitution. I think it is. I think it's
Hmm.
twice. Yeah, twice your Constitution. So you're gonna be. It's gonna be a while before it's something. You guys are gonna have to figure something out. All right. So how do you want to proceed? Because technically he's still alive. Your
Well,
friend is starting to.
we're gonna kill him.
All right. So whoever wants to kill him, because he only has 2 hit points, by the way. So all right.
I think
So
it
whoever
was.
wants to coup de grace or whatever it is you want to do to the guy, he's prone.
It's Nevada's, and since he's the one
Um.
dying, it's his honor.
Yeah. I will take. I will just start suffocating. I will just look at him and I will coup de grace him.
All right. Coup de grace it is. So just hit their. Well, you get critical automatically, and I just have to make a four. Well, you're going to do more damage than he only has 2 hit points. So yeah,
So it's 1d8 times 2 plus 8.
1d8 plus 2 times 7. Yeah. Or you roll it twice. You don't multiply it. You roll it again.
Okay. Thank you. 2d8 plus 8.
All right.
16
So
points of damage.
he's way beyond dead. So you just killed the guy who probably would have helped you out if you would have torched him and gotten the antidote. But well, that's your call. All right. So that's basically it.
He has the antidote. It's on his body, and we're about to search him. So
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's not stupid enough to carry
What
that on
about
his
this
body.
guy? It's
Uh,
like chilling.
yeah, this guy is going to be nauseated for 1d4 plus 3 rounds, which is you guys can just and this guy over here. What am I talking about? This guy has only got 4 hit
this
points.
guy's dead right here.
Yeah, this guy's
Yeah.
dead. You just didn't.
Oh, okay.
He
So-
backhanded him.
Oh, that's
for
right.
13.
He did. Yeah, he did the backhand maneuver on him. All right. So your friend is starting to choke.
So I'll stop concentrating on my spell.
All right.
Nabata
So
will
let me-
start making hand motions and gestures and to like hitting his chest as he
So
can.
this guy over here is still nauseated for 3 rounds, so we should probably kill him or torture him. Nabata, grab that one.
All right. So
He's our only hope. We have to find the antidote. You've been poisoned.
Well, you technically
All right,
don't
sorry.
know that he has an antidote, so I basically just
Yeah.
told you guys messed up by killing the guy with the antidote. So
Yep.
I'm gonna try
So
to-
are we not gonna torture the living one?
well,
To
I
find an
mean,
See if he knows of an antidote.
there is an antidote. That's step number 1. Whether you want to metagame it, I'm not gonna get involved with that. I'm not
Okay,
gonna-
fine. Just kill him. I'll take 20 searching the room that the priest came out of for the antidote.
All right. Now, yeah, there is definitely an antidote somewhere. The map is pretty big, so hopefully you guys can find it before he dies. Oh, so let's actually start the turn order, because he only has 19 rounds to survive.
Then he has to start making checks.
Yeah, so you would say, and by the way, the search checks, guys, there's no need to do a 5-foot step for every search check. So the way that searches work, because it's just going to take forever for anyone to search anything. Uh, so Mr. Balder says, I'm going to search here. So everything in the yellow area. So there's like a 20-foot radius around him, because again, I don't want to spend 30 minutes on a search check. So one search check basically finds anything inside the blue highlighted area. So you can take 20, but that is gonna be not fast enough to find, because again, your friend he only has, depending on his con. If your con is 18, which I don't know what it is, you have.
It's at 18.
All right, so 18, he has 36 rounds. If you do a search, take a 2-minute search check, that is how many rounds? That's 8 rounds, right? No,
20 rounds.
Yeah, well, well, a round is 6 rounds,
Or
6 turns.
a round is 6 seconds. 6 seconds times 10 is 1 minute.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah.
So there's 10
No,
rounds
but
per minute.
take
So
20. Yeah, take 20. Yeah, take 20. It is 2 minutes. All right,
2 minutes. So take 20 rounds.
yeah, take 20 rounds. So yeah, so you technically, but the thing is, you might be sacrificing all your eggs in this one room, so you'd be just wasting 20 rounds. You see what I'm saying? Instead
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm assuming that it's where he's coming from, and my search isn't that great, so I can roll 20 checks and search this whole place and fuck up at least roughly 50% of the time, or I can be very sure that it's not in this room while the other two search everywhere else.
All right, did you guys get what he just said? Which is basically,
Yes.
he explained it better than I would have probably said the same thing anyway. All right, so we are starting the initiative order. So you might or might not find this item, and how do you, basically what I do is the item here yes or no? I'm going to let the dice decide whether the item says yes or no. I mean, it's a 50-50. It's pretty damn high. So Mr. I'm going to take 20. Could get lucky, but maybe
So
again, he might not.
Nabata,
I'm about to go first. All right, so I will
Well-
charge into the room then.
All right, charging into the room. You're running into the
No,
room.
not charging, running.
All right, running into the room. So basically, just tell me, just say, look, I'm searching here, and then we'll just know that everything in that yellow area that you are at is a place that you're searching for. So
I decrease in size. Sorry.
So Mr. Balder doesn't have to spend his time searching in a place that you've already searched. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right, so he's already run. He's already done his run maneuver, which you can't search on run maneuver. So Balder, he
Okay.
has just spent 1 round moving inside the area, frantically looking for an antidote. So
all right. Well, just to be safe, I'm going to search the bodies, but I'm not going to take 20 on it. So,
all right, so you can only search one
so
body
this
at a
is
time.
just.
You can only search one body at a time because you're
I'm going to search
physically
the leader
looking.
then.
Yeah, you are physically looking through each. But if, say, for example, this guy's searching, he's just spotting the area, and he might find like a brick that is off kilter or something to that effect. All right, Mr. Balder is searching. That's his round. Does your friend want to get in on some of this? Sharia? Shilara?
There's a lot of background noise.
Shilara,
Somebody's
your
got
friend,
background noise.
yeah. Shilara, your friend is going to die if you don't help him find an antidote, by the way. So I don't know if you want to.
Can I try to make a heal check if I know any?
A hearing check is
Although
not going to
going to-
help you locate a flask of an antidote. You can hear to see if there's going to be some
Might-
reinforcements, but that's about as much as you're going to.
No. He's trying to roll a heal check
Oh, a
to
heal.
see if he knows of an antidote that he could make himself with herbs
Well,
outside or
You
something.
can- yeah, you definitely can make a antidote off of a heal check of 15. Well, the problem with that, even if you make your heal check, you're not going to be able to find the needed components, the needed
The problem is
materials.
we need to find. We need
Yeah.
to know what the antidote looks like to find it in the first place.
Yeah, well,
Whether
here,
he
yeah,
leveling, like
you might know-
anti-breath,
Yeah, go ahead. You gonna grab? Hmm?
1d20, and I'm gonna use another inspiration. Ooh. Oh, damn it.
All right, so that's no good. All right, so you know that you can't really help him out. You've not heard of this particular item because he is basically can't breathe right now. All right, he's basically having an asthma attack, I guess you could say. All right, Mister New Round. So let's just go ahead and put new round for Mister. Uh,
Just put 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
so 2. Okay, so we got 2. All right, so Mister Nabat, do you want to do a search? You have to say, look, I'm searching here. And again, it's going to be a 50-50. You might find the antidote. I mean, it's 50-50 is pretty damn good. Heads or tails. But if you don't find it in this room, then you're going to have to look for
Oh, he
it.
said he was AFK, but he will search, I guess, where he's at.
All right. All right,
So
so
he's
let me
searching the
just-
majority of this room.
All right, so he has to kind of, he's gonna have to say, for example, the thing is over here, behind the brick wall over here. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and roll a yes or no because it's only a yes or no. So here's a heads or tails. Oh shit, he found it. So it wasn't that bad. He was able to spot this particular what looks to be a coffer that is right here. And he was able to locate the antidote. All right, so he lucked out. So that's going to be it. Next time, you maybe should ask for some antidote information, but that's going to be it for that. All right, so he's able to find the antidote and he's able to drink it. Next time, there's not going to be there's an antidote. You're just going to have to figure something out. All right, so here is let's remove that. Mr. Nabas is fine. He found the antidote. She wolfed it down. He's able to, also you guys, not only did he find the antidote where the treasure is, so here's the treasure, by the way. He was also able to find some gems and here's the items, by the way. Now you won't if I know I put the potion information and identify. Of course, you're gonna have to do an identify spell in order to locate that or use those items. So just bear in mind you can't use those until whoever is the cleric is able to identify all that stuff. So. All right, so that's basically it, guys. You found the antidote. Whether you want
the monsters we need to do XP.
All right, yeah. All right, so
and you can identify potions with spellcraft, so
Yes.
wizard might be able to do.
I don't think you. What depends on if your spellcraft is high enough, which I don't think you're going to be able to. Here is the spellcraft.
50% of potions are labeled. That's in the DMG, I'm pretty sure. Like they have some sort of labeling on them, roughly 50% of the time.
You can be a jackass and change the.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. But if you just want to use spellcraft, by the way, you will see that 25 will tell you what they are. 25
Yeah.
check on spellcraft.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
that's actually a pretty easy check for me.
Yeah.
All right, well, regardless, the spellcraft 25 check will tell you what they are. So if, say, for example, you just want to, I think there's only one. Yeah, there's
only one there.
There's only one there. So if you want to roll your spellcraft, you can definitely find out that it's a bark skin +4 potion, which is not that bad. All right, so
All right, this -2 unless it's transmutation. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. So.
All right, so you don't know what it is. All right, so but I have to look that up. Label. I'll look that up. If you're right, you're right. Then if you can just get, just give me the page number, and then I'll just roll yes or no, or whatever the DMG says. So just give me the page number and I'll confirm with you and just roll a yes or no on if it's labeled or not. All right. So while you are doing that, Mr. Nabat has found the goodies, and here's the gold, by the way. Let me just give you the amount of money. So not that much gold, a little bit of silver, and a lot of copper. So there goes that. All right. So basically, if you, yeah, go ahead. I mean
Oh,
the
well, I was going to say, Mr. Bardo, I think we should investigate more in this room. This seems to be kind of special, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. I will look at it. All right, let's see. The DMG page 217 is wands or staffs. They have a 30% chance of that provides a clue to its function.
all right. Well, that's good for the wands or
Um,
staffs. All right. Well,
Potions will be further, but
what? Okay. All right. If you guys want to do a religion check, because this is his actual temple. You didn't. I mean, once you got into this particular room, you pretty much knew that hey, this is definitely not a regular, not a regular room. It's definitely some sort of a temple area. So if you want to roll a religion check, you can figure out what particular monster this these guys are worshiping.
what was the levels for these guys? Do
Oh,
experience real fast.
the leader. Well, all of them are one except for the leader. The leader is a 7. All of them are 1 except for the
All right.
leader, who is a 7. All right. Did we get Nabat back? Nabata? Is he back yet?
And what was it? Was a religion check? Is what you were calling
Yeah.
for?
So you're basically
Yeah.
looking around in the room, and you know that this particular area is definitely some sort of a religious type of area. Not only that, there's glyphs on the floor of this particular temple, and you just basically want to know what god these guys are worshiping. Unfortunately, that 14 is not good enough. This is a very obscure type of deity, due to the fact that you guys don't know that much about. Or Mr. Bollywood guy, you can make your well. You don't have religion. The guy who made it is local knowledge. If you have religion, you get a +2 for your bonus check if you want to. By the way, it was a 20, Mr. Whoever is making the religion check, it was a 20 DC. But if you made your Bollywood knowledge of nature or knowledge local check, you get your check is a 18 because you're a little bit more familiar with the Bollywoods. So
All right.
So Balder, you already made your check. You're even with that full 14, you would have needed an 18, so you missed it by 4. All right, so we got you found the treasure, you found the antidote. You are basically in this temple room. There are a couple of documents on the table in the back. So let me actually put a table there because these guys, of course, you already know that we're talking specifically about the Sahagin. So let me put a temple with some documents. And again, you already know, you have some information about what the hell these guys are up to. So there's a table back here and some documents. So these are somewhat in common, but half of them are in common, and the other ones are in Sahagin. So depending on if you know Sahagin, then you might know a little bit more of what the documents say. So as far as the documents go, you do know that some of the documents that are in common are strictly talking about Care Chaldeer and it kind of ties into um, the sewer adventure or sewer mission from Kara Kaldir. If you guys go to the forum and read on, I think it's one of those top 10 missions in the Kara Kaldir uh, posting or news, you will know that there's a Sahagin invasion that is happening in the sewers of Kara Kaldir, and these guys are referencing some of the items that they're basically needing from the or they're receiving from the Sahagin, and they're actually doing trading with the Sahagin, and that's basically what information it tells you in common. The remaining of the documents, they're in Sahagin language. Of course, you might or might not have that language. I can fill you in on the rest of the information, but no, you were able. I did a yes or no on the search check because basically we already knew that you were searching the area, and you already know that there's a
Yep.
50-50 whether this room had the potion. If I would have rolled a 1, you would have had to go to a different room. But I rolled a yes, therefore you did find it. Not only did you find the potion, you were able to find some treasure, money, and the guys can fill you in on that. There's some
Holy
documents.
cow.
Yeah, they can. If you scroll up on the chat, you will actually see some of the items. Now, you will not be able to use those items until you do an identify. Mr. Spellcraft wasn't able to make his spellcraft check for the bark skin potion. Therefore, he's probably not gonna drink it because, for all you guys know, it might be poison. But the gems and all that stuff, yeah. All right, so they were able to find some documents, by the way. Tell you what, why don't I let Mr. Whoever wants to fill you in, because I'm getting kind of lightheaded from talking so much. So
Sorry.
no,
I don't know. Like
um,
when we found the antidote and some potions, we know that there are documents persuading that the frog people is trading with the fish people that is attacking this town to the north, I believe.
Okay.
Aside from that, the other documents we can't read them, and it seems to be some kind of religious place of I don't know what god.
Because Nabata is very confused with gods and everything. I think we should go to an expert.
Yes, I think we should take all these documents and give it to the constable and get paid for our troubles. Unless you care to explore the rest of this complex.
Nabata is curious, so Nabata will search. And then die from a dark Oh, again, I apologize for leaving so quickly and so suddenly.
Fully on me.
no, that's fine. It was basically whether you were going to die or not, and I rolled a 2, so you're fine. All right, so you guys have the rest of this makeshift temple to explore and get either some more information or more information, or it could lead to whatever it is that you might or might not find. You pretty much taken care of the to fill you in, by the way, these guys were trading with the Sahagin. And if you look at the forum, you will know that there is a mission that the Sahagin are infiltrating the sewers of Kara Kaldir, and that's the town you left, by the way. So these guys are trading with them. As far as what supplies they're trading, well, that's the Sahagin documents that nobody here speaks Sahagin, therefore they can't. They're going to have to get somebody who can transcribe those or translate the information to find out what exactly the Sahagin are trading. And so again, you guys if you speak Sahagin, I'll fill you in on that, but I don't think anybody does. So therefore,
I do not.
Yeah, therefore that's basically it. And again, you found a little bit of treasure, found your antidote, and that's basically it. If you want to explore the remaining areas, well, explore away.
I think I could try to decipher those scripts, but I think unlikely that I would be any successful.
Question: Who's the one that gave you the potion? Or did I
You
find it
found
myself?
it.
You
You found
found
it
it.
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah, because we knew that
So-
you were searching, so we
Okay.
figured, okay, well, this is
If this is the case, I will then just go up and give Silk a big hug. Napata is okay.
all right.
Listra, thank God that you're fine. Why am I talking like this? Yeah. Could you help me try to translate this stuff, Baldo? Let's fish
Well,
first.
the translation will take time.
Yes.
We can try to do it when we are in a safer place.
Yeah, Napata does not know this language. Napata thinks it's best to tell people above Napata and team to explore this place. But yes, Napata is fine.
Should we
Ah.
proceed this monumental construction or head back? I think we have enough information to receive a reward.
Yes.
Well, I have a good amount of spells left, but most of them are more utility than direct conflict.
Napata can still fight if need be.
The only spell I have prepared is Detect Magic.
Napata will lead then.
All right.
So,
All right. So again, you can explore the rest of this. I mean, the place is somewhat pretty large, and again, it might lead to additional information regarding the Zahagan. But again, it might just lead to something else. So whether you want to proceed, that is your call.
I think I'm just gonna loot
Oh.
those guys over here.
Yeah, I think we already got loot for them, didn't we? That's
Yeah,
part
you-
of the role.
Yeah, the
Okay.
whole silver. If you scroll up, you'll see the 6 gold, 114 silver, and so on. All right, so you guys are making a lot of noise, correct?
That is correct.
We
Yeah,
need a-
there's a horse there. Clippity clappity.
Wait, we are continuing? Thought we were going into.
Yes, are we continuing? I would say we would go back.
Yeah.
Oh, if you two need to go back, then let's go back. Napata wanted to explore.
All right,
But
so
no, but,
we're
we're
going
going
to go back.
Now there is a chance
Napata
that
will not go there.
there is a chance that you guys might find some more loot. Actually, there's a very great chance you might for. And this is only vegetation that I'm dungeon dressing. So don't worry about if it's a monster or not. It's not. It's just vegetation that is basically from a very ruined temple. It's a ruined temple that is crumbling. That's why it's so messed up in here. But the altar room is in somewhat decent condition. All right. So again, do we want to explore, or do you want to leave and go back to town?
I think we should leave. We are on a too few number to face too many of them. And we know there is at least a warband inside of there.
Yes, we've only fought 6. We've only fought 8 of them. We saw at least 12 more on the beach, or at least 12 on the beach.
So yeah, that is correct. And that's only on the beach.
Yep.
So there might. Well, you guys are not stupid. There's going to be more in this.
So how much of the common information is like useful, good intel that we can get? Like, if we give it to the constable, he's not going to be like, "Oh, this is shit. I already knew this." Blah blah blah. Like, is it useful stuff to give to him
Well, that's
from
a roll.
what we can read?
That's a heads or tails on that.
Alright, so
I mean,
let's head
it
back.
might have information about supplies, but again, it's going to be is it useful or is it not useful? Well, again, that's you don't really know, and neither do I. It's basically a 50-50. Do you want to get more intel? Of course you could. But again, you are basically you guys are in the Death Star. You've found a couple of rooms, but you haven't really seen the plans for the hole that blows the whole Death Star up. I don't know. It's maybe critical, maybe not so critical. Maybe something that it doesn't concern you. You don't have to concern yourself with the whole plot line of this temple. Again, you guys can take it or leave it. Whether you are interested in pursuing this particular plot, it's on you. There's no paladins in the group, therefore there's no real. You guys are not obliged or.
Say just out of character, I'm interested in knowing what's going on, but I have like 30 minutes more, and I don't think I can clear this temple.
Oh, okay. You
this
gotta.
time.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Okay. Well, that kind
Yeah.
of. Are you gonna be only gonna be playing until 10 o'clock every day? Because then we can move up the time clock to 5 o'clock. So if
Yeah, that would be normal if it would be
Alright.
possible. I would prefer that way.
all right, so is that okay for you guys? We'll go back to the 5 o'clock curfew.
Could we do 5:30? Because the
5:30 is
5 o'clock
good.
it really pushes me to try to get there.
Yeah, 5:30 is cool. Not a problem. It's just that I
I
figured
can do that.
Yeah, we can. If we're only going to play until 10, then that way you get at least
Yeah.
maybe 4 hours, 4 hours of game time. All right, so since we can stop here, and then continue with the finding of a new person next week, or have the remaining guys find you, or you can go back to town and just tell the guys that are not here what happened. Do you want to go back to the temple? And then that's your choice.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's proceed. I think we can do this.
All right, but you can do that. So that means that you want to stay here and start again next Sunday, because you said you have to leave in 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Because if we get into another combat, it's going to be more than 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
combat
yeah,
just
yeah.
takes a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just stop here, and then as far as finding a new player, Morningstar, Yashi from the other campaign.
Yeah. Of course.
I think he was wanting her to get in. They had something they had to do tonight, but I think she wants to get in too because they like playing together.
Oh,
So
okay.
since
Well, then
Randy's out,
yeah, I was gonna remove Randy. Yeah, that'll work perfectly.
and then Mel will be here next weekend too. I'm pretty sure. So we'll have
Yeah.
a completely full group.
He is
Yeah,
the
that's-
fighter, right?
No, he's a sorcerer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to have our party roles, what will be the cleric?
Well.
Yeah, we don't have any sort of healer, but Morningstar and Yashi haven't made characters yet because they'll both be new to this campaign. So
I don't know.
All right. So we'll. Okay, I'll go ahead and stop